Can I hear myself? That's the question. Can I hear myself? That's the question. Alright, that works. Good. Hello, Jack. How are you doing? God, the music is so loud in this game. Well, can't change it now. God, there's so many reserves driving this week. Hello, Danny. Hello, Tuck. Hello, Hassan. Rattigan for the pole and win, mate. If Rattigan goes for pole and win, I'm not saying anything because there's a possibility this could actually happen. Um, yeah. We have, I think, almost a full grid. Um, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, John. I'm totally believing in your abilities to win this race. Um, I think that Lemons has nothing on you, and you will absolutely destroy him by at least a sector. Hello, Plef. Hello, Rage. Hello, Stiggy. Um, yeah. The championship standings are pretty straightforward, as Lemons is leading by like 40 points, if I saw it correctly. Um, with well, who was it? Give me a second. Yeah, Lemons leading by 39 points in front of Hassan, and then Stiggy, Stocker, and Yanni Alex behind. So it's going to be very interesting. Belgium with, I think, dry to wet today. Um, yeah, my best friend is racing. There's many people I like here, but obviously my friend Leonard or Stocker or Hulkenberg, whatever you call them. Obviously I've known him for the longest here. Great driver, and yeah, known him for a long time. Milan, one of the drivers that I've also raced for a lot. Bias is not allowed. All right, Hassan, I'll watch you a lot if you want to. Wow, that's pretty straightforward, Manic. Jesus. Yeah. Thank you, Warden, for the friend request. Um, flattered. No, there's no bias towards anyone. I'm completely. Well, I wouldn't say I'm completely neutral, but I'm mostly neutral. Um, I'll try my best to be neutral, and yeah, support everybody. Obviously, I hope for a very interesting race, since with these mixed conditions, bias with me is acceptable. Well, all right, Hassan, I'll cheer you on. I'll cheer you on the best I can. No, but with these mixed conditions today, I think there's going to be a very interesting race. At least strategy-wise and setup-wise. We're gonna see. I think we're gonna see people very quick in the dry, and then people finding a compromise between wet and dry in the main race, because I think the sprint race is dry. But yeah, Hassan. At least now you know that there will be rain. Um, yeah, thank you, Milan, for the chair. I'll hope I can give you a proper stream for you, and you'll be happy. Oh, we're already going. All right, that's good. So one shot quali, sprint race, one shot, and then again main race with mixed conditions. Let's see how good this new concept now works, as we've decided. At least we've decided in the league that we won't have any random weather races anymore. We're gonna have forced dry or forced dry to wet or wet to dry races. The biggest impact obviously being here on Sunday, since there are multiple races. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Well, also very interested what the tire choices are going to be, because I think that the hards are a pretty good choice. I mean, as always, the hards are a very, very good choice because they are just more consistent than the mediums. But yeah, I hope it's done loading at some point. And surprise, surprise, it's dry. Can't believe it. Can't believe it's dry. Yeah. Obviously, everybody's going to be on the soft. Let's see how many people will invalidate. I think it's a very tricky thing with the one-shot quali because most of the time it creates a bit of chaos because somebody invalidates and then there's a massive send on the end of the grid. But let's see. Oh, yeah, Ratigan is not going for pole. That's that's suboptimal for his chances on pole today. We are on board with Lionator. He came back today. Let's see where he's going to end up. Bit of a scrappy turn one. And Swanwick retired. Right. Hulkenberg already leading with Volkan behind. And Lionator, this is like the most uninteresting part of the track. Mostly about how the people are using their ELF over the camera straight. Now into Lecom. I mean, it looks a lot quicker than when I do it. Oh. Oh, he loses a lot of DRS already. He's gonna run out. Oh. Through the last turn he goes, and that's enough for P8. Hulkenberg probably lost it through the last corner, as he lost like 10 positions in the in the last corner. Pole position for Yanni Alex. He's a very, very quick driver, to be fair. A 10th in front of Lemons. I think I didn't see that very often. Plovonk with a great qualifying in P3. Pyrodani in 4th. Stiggy in 5th. Zoltan in 6th. Marley 7th. Lionator and Hulkenberg, the two Hasses in P8 and P9. Warden P10. Hassan Toya only P11. Well, there had to be a big mistake in that lap, I think, because normally he qualifies further up front. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hassan obviously wants me to cheer him on because he wants me to follow his onboard because he's going to overtake a lot of people. Yeah, Lemons P2, and this looks weird. It looks way too dark, but yeah, whatever. Sadly, Rattigan not on pole because he left. He just wanted to save the entire grid of his dominance and left early. That's the only reason he left. Yeah, I don't know what happened exactly. It probably is internet disconnected or something. But yeah, interesting at least. So, are we going to see hards or mediums? This could be very interesting. Don't see any message of vertical. Alright, formation lap. Here we go. Alright. So we have one guy on hearts. That is Hassan Toyer. So he's going to be on a more aggressive approach because he thinks he can just kill the tires now. It's going to be interesting to see if he is able to progress through the field or not. Alright. So everybody else on the mediums. Yanni Alex leading behind Lemons, then Plavonk, Pirate Danny, Stiggy, Zoltan, Marley, Lionator and Hulkenberg. Warden, Hassan Toyer obviously into 11, Far West, Matt Nathan, Friartug, Spectre, Matt F1, Joker for Rage, Last Nigerian, Ratigan and Intronsic in P20. I think Intronsic probably had a trolley ban, and Ratigan being in AI is obviously not going to help the formation lab procedure. And the front three have basically checked out a bit in the formation lab. But I hope Intronsic doesn't get a penalty because he's obviously trying to follow Ratigan's car, and Ratigan's car is obviously leaving over 10 car lengths for the rest. So, yeah, I don't think we can really blame Intronsic for that one. If he over 10 car lengths stuff. Just unfortunately. Alright, I think I can close the tire table. It's just Hassan on hards. The rest on mediums. Does anybody want to give out a prediction in the chat? Or is everybody just racing? I think he's gonna have an interesting POV for turn one. Sticky's starting on the bad side, to be honest. Oh, there's Ratigan. You can see him coming around the corner there. That's a nice POV for that one. Oh, all right. Go on board the Pirate Daddy. And the lights are on and out, and it's go, go, go. Yanni Alex sleeping on the start, and Plavonk is through onto P1. Pirate Danny is side by side with Lemons, and they touch, and Danny's out of the race, at least for the win. Lemons now directly behind Yanni Alex, and Yanni Alex pushing Plavonk up the hill. As he will try to go around the outside after the camel straight, and Lemons going for the inside. Oh boy, yeah, that didn't. Oh god, that wasn't optimal there from Lemons. As there is Zoltan now spinning out and losing a lot of positions. Yeah, that wasn't optimal to make a 3 wide there. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, Yanni Alex is through. Obviously gained his position back there. Hassan Toyer up to P7 already. And there are a lot of people off track. And Stiggy and Marley fighting in front of him here. Yeah, Plavonk had a good start, but then just couldn't keep it in front of the Lemons of Yanni Alex. Obviously he was in the sandwich earlier, so can't really blame him there. But Hassan Toyer had also a very good start, and Milan, oh my god, I didn't even see it, he's on P9 already. Great start from him there. And yeah, Friartug obviously even had a worse start than that. I didn't even see that he lost 6 positions. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a massive fight up front. As Plavonk already broke the arrest Stiggy. Yeah. Let's see what will happen in the course of this race. Maybe we're going to see another Hassan Toyer overtake? Maybe? Hulkenberg is very close to him though. Can he go for it? No, he can't. Alright. Not close enough. Zoltan fighting with his team. Zoltan lost his half of his front wing. Don't really know why he overtook Milan there, because I think Milan could probably go faster than him with an intact front wing, but questionable Alpine tactics there. Questionable Alpine tactics. Not gonna say that. They now lost DRS to Hulkenberg and Hassan Tire, so yeah, Milan overtook him. Yeah. But the damage is already done. So, yeah. There's a lot going on in the back, I think. There's many position changes around here. Holy hell. Matt trying to go for a move on Power Danny. That looks interesting. As Intronsic and Powers go side by side through... Oh my god! That was a great move. As Matt F1 completely misses his braking point. And yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that region. Not gonna talk about that region. Alright. Zoltan now behind Rage. Let's see if he's able to keep up with him through Rouge and Yellow. Can't believe he's driving with that broken front wing. Nice helicam before we actually see the car. Right. And he is not going for that. That's a great helicopter cam. I never had that one. Ever. Milan basically being safe at P9 now, I think. I don't think that's anybody actually being able to catch him. Unless Paradani makes a miraculous move through the field. But, yeah. Let's see. Asantoya made a great start so far. Good race by him already. Up 4 positions. And Rage also adds with 7 positions. Lion 8 and C6. Stiggy is basically chilling in P5. He's just enjoying it. But then he's still making moves through the field. Great job from Daddy though. He had a great first 50 meters and then he binned it. So I think Stiggy might have a shot on Marley now. Marley lost the DRS. I mean, 6 tenths is a huge gap. I think Marley made it. Oh, Marley has virtually no ERS. That could be problematic. And Stiggy's trying it. Ah, not quite enough. Not quite enough. As Lemons overtook Remy Alex. What an ERS movement from Lemons. Holy hell. But Clef still hanging on. So also a great job from him. To be honest, I did not expect anybody to keep up with Lemons and Remy Alex, but I stand corrected. Rage with the first 3-second penalty. Matt Nathan, okay. Matt Nathan with the next 3-second penalty. Let's see what Paradani can do here. And overly trying it around here. On Warden. Let's see. Also great battery management from him. Getting close. He might try it into the bus again. If he actually wants to study it. But Rage with a really bad clutch switch chicane, so he might get overtaken by Warren here. I don't know. Very tactical. Zoltan spun out of the last corner. So this is going to be interesting. If both cars are going to fly by rage here. Stiggy now finally overtook Marley. Oh, this is going to be messy. This is going to be messy. They are 3 wide! And Pirate Danny can get the job done, no? Unless Warden does it around the outside. Oh, great comeback there from Pirate Danny. But it's not quite done. Yeah, he does it. Great move. What a move from Pirate Danny. At least it was worth it to watch him here. I missed like half his overtakes in this race, so... Alright. Hassan Toya in P6, he overtook Lionator, didn't you see that? Alright. P6 and Freitag gets a 3-second penalty. Is Rattigan back in the lobby? I was wondering why he's overtaken. No, he's actually back. Alright. I don't know what happened, but Lemons is gone. Like completely gone. Holy shit. Yeah, now Stiggy's going for it against Plavonk. Let's see if Stiggy actually tries it to stick it on the inside of Yanni Alex. I mean, 8/10 is a giant gap. I don't think he can actually start it off there. Bolton gets 2-second penalty. Unless Plev fights back. I'll show you. It's only Hassan on hard. And Zoltan now on softs. Alright. I get it. Something happened. Good to know. Yeah. Great comeback from Paradeni so far, sitting in P10. And Hassan in P6. That's a very good effort. Flower's going a bit wide here. The dirtier is probably not too great for anyone. Marley with a lot of ERS. I mean, all of them are so much ERS, but Lemon's completely checked out. Yeah, I don't think that... I mean, Hassan might actually be able to catch the train, but I don't think he can actually overtake them, as they all have almost full ERS. And, yeah. Jan Alex trying to check out from Stiggy, as there's a yellow flag that can only be Mad Nathan. Did Rattigan lose its front wing? Yeah. His right end plate or something. Let's see if Rattigan is able to make a move here on Mad Nathan. I believe in Rattigan. Nice figure takes Johnny Alex. But we don't care about who's fighting for P2 currently. We just want to see who's getting P16. Rattigan with 30 and a missing front wing. Interesting line through there. As Marley has spun. And Rattigan going down the inside. Throwing his entire battery out of the car. So he gets the job done. Oh my god. Alright, the fight for P16 is on. As Lemons is like an entire sector ahead of them. And now 5 seconds clear of Yanni Alex. That is a gap that I didn't think would exist in a sprint race. But here we are. Stiggy being almost inside of Yanni Alex. I think he's going to try to drive through his rear wing as he locks up into the busted chicane. Clef is going to try to go for it, but Stiggy blocks it pretty good, so no chance going to overtake there. Assassin Troyer also is now up to 2-5 after Marley lost it. Up to ready over the Camel Street. Stiggy it's not the most battery, but now trying to go for it around the outside as whoa, almost taken him out. And Rattigan DNF'd on turn 1. No, on the last lap. Oh. Let's see, Hasana's still some decent amount of battery, as well as Stiggy. Can Stiggy overtake Yanni Alex before the bus stop chicane? That's going to be interesting. Yanni Alex gets a bad exit, but also Stiggy gets a slight little wiggle on the exit now, up to Blanchimont. Sam being very close to the right now, but I don't think that's enough. Oh, there's a lot of lockups here. Le Mans wins the sprint race, and there's a bit of a bumper car tournament going on as Plavonk loses it, and Hassan takes it on the line against Plavonk. What a race from Hassan. And Pirate Danny finishes P9 after he was, I think, P20 or P19 in lap 1. What a race from Danny. That is a great effort from him. Yeah. Alright. Danny, I don't know. I was on your POV in turn 1, if you want to just go back, but that looks interesting at least, how you lost it. No idea if you got it. Yeah, what a race with Hassan. What a race that was. Yeah. I don't know what happened in that race. I don't know what exactly happened. Why Lemons completely gapped Yanni Alex out all of a sudden. No idea how that happened. But yeah. I thought Stiggy might actually have enough. I thought actually Stiggy had enough pace to overtake him, but it didn't work out. Hassan with a great race with his hards. I think the mediums just stayed along for way too long. So yeah, I think that the hards weren't the major advantage that you hoped for Hassan. But a great race, great effort from you. Alright, another one shot. It should be dry in this one, yeah. Maybe this time Rettigan goes for pole. Or is he going to leave again? That's the question. I actually don't know why Intronsic retired in the first one shot. Did he have a quali ban or what happened there? Or did he spin? Alright, we are on board with Tuck currently. Right, now I know which car it is. Okay, enter the tire traffic directory before the done. Yeah. Let's see, he's taking pole here. Tire traffic is a pretty good line with the roof. Let's see. Now here's the part where it actually determines who's gonna pull or not. Johnny Alexander left the session. That's probably Lemons on pole then. Clavonk again, so far front. Batman, please, rocket. I mean, there's a reason why he calls himself the Belgian cheese, but last and doing also retired from the session. Let's see. So it is. Siggy, I'm sorry for doubting you at any point. How on earth is Yanni Alex first after he left the session midway? Huh? Is that just a bug for me? Okay, I guess no. He said it. What the? Can any of the drivers confirm if Yanni Alex left and set a time, or did he send a time, or because I doubt that he did a did a 0-second lap, but a great lap by Stiggy. I'm sorry for doubting anybody to beat Lemons. I will. My deepest apologies to Stiggy. I didn't know you got that dog in you. Damn, getting lapped on my quali. Yeah, I don't know how he did it, but that was a great lap. Yeah, Hassan, I don't know how he is on pole, because he left in my POV. He just wanted to give Stiggy the good side on the starting grid. Now we know that Stiggy obviously manipulated this. He wanted to have the good side to start on. I don't know if we're restarting. You should ask that to Dan. You should ask Danny then. Obviously, this is just an AI car being in front of you, so that shouldn't hinder you in any way. You're just starting like one position further back, but you should ask that Danny, to be honest, not me or Manic. Ask one of them. Okay, we're restarting, guys. Yeah. What on earth? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, thank you. Alright. Danny, if you want the starting position. Alright. So, who's starting then? Alright. What's going to happen is that we're gonna send in the windows and then I guess they're gonna put Yanni into P3 or something. And, yeah. So the correct lineup should be Stiggy, Lemons, Yanni Alex, Pirate Danny, Zoltan, Flavon, Lionator, Hulkenberg, Victoria, Matt Movements, Milan, Far West, Firetalk, Metafon, Warden, Rage, Ratigan, Umtron, Last Nigerian, and Marley in P20. That's interesting as well. I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, he invalidated. I forgot. All right. So let's. I'm hoping that Danny's setting it up pretty quickly, and we're good to go by then. Yeah, here's the car that won the sprint race, with Lemons beating them by like 5 seconds on the sprint race is crazy. All right, Danny doesn't want to. Danny doesn't enjoy the Red Bull too much. I get that. No, I think Danny's gonna put in the grid manually. So let's see. Can I invite someone? Yeah, Siggy, true. But I think you should still be on pole. So great lap by you. Let's see. Everybody should. Obviously, everybody who's now in the session should select their car, because I don't think Danny can set the grid before you select your car. So, who's still missing? An Alpine is missing. Milan is missing. Milan? Where are you, you Belgian? There are you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just sent you the invite. I'm sorry, Milan. I will not. You were just the last one missing. Yeah, Yanni, you still need to select your car, mate. Otherwise, Danny can't set the grid, I think. Yeah, Yanni still has to prove his quality lap. Um, um, yeah. Yeah, obviously, but since it's a set grid, um, Danny needs to put him in his place. I think they're currently on and trying to figure out where he should start if they count his lap. Um, Milan, I commentated for the last 2 weeks in academy, together with Manic, and yeah, today since there was no one else doing it, I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. I could do the legacy stream. No worries. So yeah, that's why I'm here today. Yeah, I hope Danny doesn't forget to set the weather. But yeah, let's wait. Let's wait and see. Yeah, Milan. That no, don't leak my why I did this. Yeah. No, but Milan, you had a good race. Don't worry. Um, yeah. No, Milan. To be honest, I'm just doing this because I'm used to doing it back then. Back then I did it in German, obviously. Now I'm doing it in English. Um, but yeah, I liked it a lot. So I was like, yeah, why not do it in English? And today you needed a commentator, so I was like, oh yeah, because I'm doing it. So it's just coincidence, not actually. I don't think that I'll do this a lot, as I'm just jumping in if needed. All right, let's see. Um, yeah, Belgium getting realistic with the delay. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Milan. That is very nice from you. There seems to be a technical issue for now, but yeah. Let's see how long this takes. Guys, whoever's here, can you Discord admin room? Yeah, the chat at least on Discord is very alive. But yeah, they are still trying to figure out where Yanni Alex should start. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, Hassan, I watched that. I have it completely on stream. That was a great overtake there. Obviously, Plavon lost it a bit. Yeah, Plavon probably has something to say about that. But yeah, your that was a great overtake from you, and a great race with these hearts. To be honest, with all these people on mediums, I thought that you wouldn't do it, but you proved me wrong. So great race from you. Hello, Xkonski. The fastest driver has arrived in the stream. Yeah, Xkonski, you're holding back obviously this week, so you don't win the championship by 200 points. Yeah, Belgium's just too far away from you, so you just decided to not show up. I get that. All these travel issues all the time, yeah. Let's see what's going to happen in the main race. I'm only here for constructors. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, Xkonski. Well, I think you're just holding back. You're just sandbagging the entire time so you don't win the championship by too much. Haas is your trademark car. Oh yeah, I realize you're driving the Haas in a lot of divisions. Now that you say it, I realize that you're driving that car very often. You're already next season. Xkonski, come on, the season isn't even over. Alright, I guess we're starting now. Xkonski, are you already sure that you won the constructors? Regulation changes. He's already prepared for the next season. He already has setups for the next game and stuff. You know, he's very prepared. All right, guys, don't forget your setups. And I hope we will see an interesting race today. I mean, the sprint race already looked very promising. With Rattigan. Manic, I'm sorry, I think your pole and race win prediction for Rattigan is slightly off. But yeah, he might still win the race though. I mean, that's not completely out of the room, but you know, no, I don't think it's actually happening. Rattigan the goat, yeah, he's the goat, but he wasn't a pole, so your prediction is wrong. So sorry. You're not winning anything. Yeah, so it should be. I think I'm seeing a Williams up front that is very bouncy. So that's probably Stiggy testing his suspension. I'm not going further into detail why the car's bouncing. Yeah. Let's see. We can see the McLaren pit crew just chilling there on their lawn chairs. All right. Okay, we're starting. Into the formation lap. And let's see what kind of tires they decide to go on. This is more mixed than I thought it would be. All right. So Stiggy on hards, Lemons in P2 on mediums, Yanni Alex on mediums in P3, Pirate Danny on hards in P4, Zoltan in P5 on hards, Plavank on hards in P6, Lionator on hard in P7, Hulkenberg on hards in P8, Hassantoya again on hards in P9, Matt Nathan on mediums in P10, Milan in P11 with mediums, Powers also on mediums, Freitag and P13 on mediums, Metaphon also on mediums, Sworn on mediums, Rage on mediums, Ratigan on hards, and Tronzik on hards, Mali on hards, and last Nigerian on mediums. Hassan already... I think Hassan has a slight advantage here, as he already used the hards in a race in here against the others. So I'm hoping that he also gets a good move to the front. Hulkenberg, I think he can also have a good race. He's struggling with the tire wear a lot. But and Tronzik and Marley collided. That's why they are disqualified now. Okay. Interesting. Plavonk, yeah, I think he's gonna have a good race again. I think the drivers are out front now. Sultan obviously trying to recover from his sprint race. Pirate Danny, I mean, he looked very, very quick in the sprint race. If he doesn't spin again on the start, I think he's one of the drivers that I think in a good position to win the race. I mean, obviously, saying now that Lemons is winning is just boring, as he won by like 5 seconds compared to everybody else. But I also believe in sticking with these hards. If he can keep it up front for the first 3 to 4 laps, he should have a good advantage over Lemons. Alright, we are going on board with Pirate Danny again, as I'm hoping that he gets a better start this time. Or we're going even further back, we're going to Plavon. My DTS teammate in Senna, the current championship leader in Senna. Just had to rub it in here. And it is lights out and away we go. A 10 times better start by Yanni Alex this time, as he's flying off the line. And there's a wing gone already, and Yanni Alex is rounded in the gravel as well as Pirate Danny. That was a horrible start again from Pirate Danny. And there are 2 wide into Rouge. Hulkenberg and Pirate and Milan 2 wide through Rouge. My god, how did nobody die there? As Lemons and Silly are fighting for the lead, but oh, there's been a lot. This is a lot. And Milan's going on the inside of Hulkenberg, and Milan goes through. Lionator and Plavonk side by side. Plavonk is going to back out of this one. Lionator almost losing it under braking. And I think it's 7 for now. Hassan Toya with another great start, up to P4. What a start. And it looks like, I don't know who lost his end plate, but somebody definitely lost some carbon fiber at the start. As Milan and Leonard are already fighting again. This was a hectic start, and again, Pirate Danny did not profit at all. So, let's see, there's another yellow flag. Yanni Alex, also on P19. Yeah, he's been the good start of the week. That's how Julian told us it. Okay, so it's settled now. Zoltan is getting attacked. Yeah, Lemons is completely gone already. It's crazy. But I think somebody has damage in there. But, yeah, these two checked out. Let's see, Hassan Toya behind Zoltan, and I think that should be enough for an overtake here. Zoltan, okay, both don't have any URS, so he should just fly by. Manic, our weather forecast, our weather vlog, Manic just said that there's rain on lap 7, 5% moisture. So I'll trust that. I'll trust my weather vlog. I personally think lap 8 is the lap where it's starting to rain, but I'm not doubting the weather vlog. Alright. Milan was a great start so far. Up to P7. And Johnny Alex now making his way through the field. Pirate Danny kind of stuck where he is now. Yeah, these race strategies are fun and all, but they don't know that it's going to work. Alright. Stiggy and Lemon's just managing already. I mean, Stiggy's going to have an advantage on like lap 5, probably. That's where he's going to have an advantage at least. But he had a great exit out of the bus stop between. He might actually get the RS back. And he should be in, should he? Was it enough? Yes, it was enough. Alright, the fight is on. The fight is on. And Hasatoya is a good start again. No. Ratigan left the session. Let's see what's happening here. So Pirate Danny and Hulkenberg both cleared Milan. Now Fly Attack being directly behind Milan. Let's see. Now there's a 1.5 second gap to Lionator. Let's see if he's able to close that. Oh, he probably can. We're going barely into DRS at all time. And Hassantoya already trying to check out. And he should get it done. Oh, he doesn't have enough ERS, so it's both on 55. Oh, they both don't pack down ERS. Let's see. Stiggy's still in the RS to Lemons. And if he can keep this going for like another 2 laps, he should have a massive tire advantage by then. As the mediums degrade rather quickly. Marley having a good run through the field. And that should be enough for an overtake. Are we going to see a change at the front? It is Stiggy on the inside into Lecombe. That's a very tight line from Stiggy there. But he gets the job done. Unless Lemons can stick his nose in once more. On the inside, Stiggy going around the outside. Now on the inside on the next corner, and that should be the move done for now, unless Lemon tries it on the inside of Puhon. No, he doesn't. Alright. So, Stiggy now the leader of the race. Let's see how long they reign. It's taken to right. Pirate Danny now being directly behind Lionator, and he also overtook Hulkenberg. And Lionator going off the track. Is he trying it around the outside on Blanc-Chemin? That is going to be interesting. Well, he gets the job done. But now Lionator has DRS on him, so he's probably now going to lose both positions to both Hasses. But at least it looked cool. That is a massive drop up into turn 1. And now Pirate Danny going up Rouge and Radalon and trying to keep in front of both Hasses. Let's see. Lemon's overtaking Stiggy now for the lead. And Lionator pulls out. Goes on the inside. Danny locking up again. And there's a yellow flag. And that is Who's that? Zoltan! Oh no! That is unfortunate. You had a very good race so far. 69% moisture. Rain cell 3, 4, 5 laps out. You can't just say 3, 4, 5 laps. I'm saying exactly lap 8. Alright. So, Freitag being on the rear, all over the rear of Milan. I think we're going to see... Alright, Milan is not even fighting back. As he will have the DRS advantage. And there's another yellow flag, and that is last Hungarian again. Now Milan on the outside on the bus stop chicane. That is a great move. So let's see, can Paradani take back the position against Lionator as Hulkenberg almost took him out. But yeah, that gap should be enough. That gap should be more than enough. He would overtake him without DRS. Let's go back to the front. Hassan Toya now catched up with both of them. Biggie trying it around the outside. Hassan Toya again with a great race. He catched both of them up front. I thought they completely checked out, but no. And again, Plavon somehow keeping up with them. That is a great race from Plavon again. So far, at least, in the first 6 laps. Paradani now overtaking Lionator, as we sort of expected. Just heard from the hospital, Lionator tire were 34%, Hulkenberg 98% after 6 laps. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. But yeah, his tire wear is not the greatest. But I think it's fine. It should hold up till the end. The dry stint, at least. Alright. Leave my dear Haas alone, yeah. Yeah, Konski, fight for your team. Levin's now trying to check out again. He somehow has the greatest second sector known to man. And Stiggy just trying. Oh god. Let's see, Stiggy again in DRS. Hassan directly behind him, and Plavon is catching them. He closed that gap down. He is catching them. So we are up for a treat. Stiggy now trying it around the outside. Didn't quite get the move done. And that will mean they're going to lose more time through that second sector. As I think that the mediums are now the worst tire. Moisture up to levels I would be ready to enter above 80% now. Wow. That is a very interesting way to display moisture. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with my lap 8 call. And yeah. So it's not Lemons having the greatest second sector, it's just Stiggy going for the gravel. Alright. He might just be more interested in WRC than F1 at this point. Yeah. So, I would say it's starting to rain as soon as the lead group enters Sector 2. Sticky in the mud. Hello, Noodles. How are you doing? No. Sticky in the mud, Sticky in the mud. Alright, Hulkenberg already pitting. That is rather early. As now Stiggy is overtaking Lemons on the inside, and Hassan Toyer. Oh, I thought he was going to stick it in there. Did Nala predict that thing, so he probably didn't. She probably didn't. Ah, come on. Where's the Ray? Hulkenberg is on the Inters in these conditions. I think the half pit crew might have gotten it wrong. That's not looking optimal here. Whoa, we're not going that far, Stansky. Ah, it's raining. Yeah, lap 8, lap 8. Lap 8. Lap 8, Manic. It's officially lap 8. Alright. Yeah, entering lap 9 now. It started raining, obviously, in lap 8, as I predicted. And last Nigerian now DNF'd. And that is giving us a safety car, I think. Yes. So Stocker completely ruined his race here. Because there's now a safety car on track. And he already pitted to Inters. That completely screwed over his race. I think it's just now going to pit again for fresh Inters because these Inters are already ruined. Oh boy. Yeah. Stiggy with a sick drift through that corner. Come on, Stiggy. Show us a sick drift from Puhan. Show us a sick drift. Come on, Stiggy. Oh. Oh yeah, that's really great, Stiggy. Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you very much, Stiggy. That was awesome. Awesome drift right there. Yeah, he's probably listening. Oh. Yeah, Stocker, that wasn't the best strategy. Yeah, everybody's now going into the pit lane and getting their intermediates on. So yeah, that is all the interesting stuff with the crossover pound going now out of the window. That's not you retired. No, Stocker, the rain came in their bait. I just want to point that out. And you had red wing damage lap 6. Oh, that's awesome. Womp womp. So, I hope the safety car is rather short, so we can have the most wet action as possible. Manic's gonna like that comment. Yeah, nothing really changed now. Stiggy in first, Lemon second. What position do you need to get from here from the arrival of the day? So you're currently P17. I would say if you gain Just first should be fine. No, I would say if you catch up and finish in P6, I'll be very impressed. Who would my current driver today be? Let's see. I mean, everybody's in Inters now. Maybe even to show the tires. I mean, to be fair, we should take Stiggy's sick drifts into accord, so that's at least a driver of the day mention. But I would say, I don't know. Who should my driver for day be right now? We saw some good racing from Milan. We also saw some good racing from Hassan. So I don't really know. There's been some great racing all around. Yeah, Noodles is my driver of today. As you can see, Noodles currently sitting in the safety car and leading the race here. So he's obviously the driver for today for now. As Madev1 is going into the pit lane. Did he lose his front wing? He's putting on wets! That's an interesting decision. I don't think that's going to work out. Because the wets, at least in the last two games, never really worked. Because the line is just getting dry over the course of like 2 to 3 laps, so I don't think the wets are really working. Interesting choice. He might just prove me wrong entirely and show me that the wets are the greatest tire in the game, but currently that's a really interesting decision. Yeah, I think the safety car should come in this lap, and we are going back to racing. At least I hope so, because safety cars take like 5 minutes or something per lap. Guys, could you please stop using like random German words? God. God. Is Konski, aren't you from Poland? If I remember correctly. Ah. Oh. It's Rattigan's AI now screwing us over because he takes so long to catch up to the safety car. Yeah. So, yeah, John is disconnected. He's completely disconnected. It's not his car driving. It's not him driving the car. So, because the AI is now taking so long, we're gonna see more safety car laps. Malik, do you know what happened to John? mean, you can see. Let's see through the warnings. Paradeni, collision with Zoltan. And Zoltan collision with Paradeni, alright? Paradeni collision with Hulkenberg. Danny, are you driving bumper cars the entire time? Oh, yeah, it's going to be really funny to just see these long words here. Oh my god! Noodles, please! Noodles, I'm not translating that. That is. I'm not translating that, Noodles. Alright, we're going back to racing in this lap. Can we see the wet masterclass from Hulkenberg in Spa? That is the question. Who's BT? As Hulkenberg's already going for an overtake? What's going on here? Come on, Hulkenberg, show us your wet weather pace. So Danny's already going for the overtake of the wrong. Gianni Alex is overtaking Warden. And Pass Montoya is showing his overtake lemons. As there's chaos in front of me, holy hell. That's a lot of cars. Chaotic restart. There's somebody off track. Marley going off track and Nate Nathan coming together. Ooh, that is Matt Nathan losing it on the braking. And Gianni Alex now closing up. And Hulkenberg just, it looks like he's stuck in traffic. Can he overtake Powers? I wouldn't try through that corner. Powers has to go wider. And now he goes through. Good restart so far from Gianni Alex and Hulkenberg here. As Lemons is trying to overtake Stiggy through the bus stop chicane and pushing it just around. But Stiggy with the better exit out of the last corner. But Lemons still gets the job done. Stiggy going for the tighter line. And will try to overtake him over the corner straight. Paradeni now in P4. As he will did lose a few positions. Let's see, can Stiggy attack Lemons? He should be able. And he's going for it on the outside into Lecombe. And Lemons defending it very well. Let's check back with Hulkenberg, should we? There is chaos going on already. Holy hell. There is a collision in front of us, and I think that is Johnny Alex involved. As Hulkenberg goes around the outside through Puon on Matt Nathan, now on the inside into Stavelot. Marley already lost his end plate. And it really looks like he's just on the training course here. He's moving through them like it's a fucking slalom. Holy hell. Will he try it into the bus-up chicane? He probably will. Yeah, he will try to do the bus-up on Marley here, around the outside. Brakes very late, he's going deep. But he gets the job done around the outside on Marley. Can he get it done with the traction out of the corner? Yes, he can. What a move by Hulkenberg again. As Hassan Toya and Pirate Denny's now into P3. Great race from him. And now Zoltan in front of him. Great Rouge from him. What a run he's getting out of that Rouge. Holy hell. And he's now through. He's moving. I think at this rate I'm just aiming too low with P6. Pirate Denny just overtook Hassan. It just happened. Not too low. Attack now getting attacked by Yanni Alex. And I don't think that Matt probably realized by now that the wets weren't the greatest decision. As Attack's getting attacked by Yanni Alex on the inside on Stavelot. Hulkenberg already pushing Attack through the corners. He's probably the quickest man on the track right now. Is he going? Yeah, he's probably going for it on the bus stop. He's not trying to too long for one, is he? No, he's not. He's moving the rear through Blanchimont. That is scary. Yeah, now on the inside, into Blanchimont. Can he get it done? Track still next to him. Yeah, he's going to get him. Great overtake. Again from Hulkenberg. Milan again. I mean, his race is probably going unnoticed all the time as he's just chilling in P7, but that's a great race from him. Great race. And Plavon gets a 3-second penalty. That's gonna hurt him a lot. Yeah, I said he should go at least P6, so he still has a good way to go. But to be honest, at the rate that he's currently overtaken, I think I went too low with P6. He is moving. As Rage has spun and lost his front wing. Did Ret against AI overtake Matt? Holy hell, these wets are not the greatest tire to be on. Let's see, Lionator being really close to Hassan Toya here. Python completely checked out. Did Hassan Toya lose his front wing? No. And, oh! Hulkenberg gets a 3-second penalty. No. Oof. My God! What was that overtake? Oh, that's a safe. Hülkenberg overtakes Yanni Alex, but I don't know what Yanni Alex tried there. That looked a bit sketchy, to say the least. Hassan Troyer gets overtaken by Lionator. Yeah, Yanni Alex lost his front wing in that overtake. At least at the try of an overtake. Didn't Tronzik get any damage? No, didn't look like it at least. Right. So Pirate Danny currently catching Stiggy. That could be interesting. Yeah, Rage with another 3-second penalty, but with the position he's currently in, it's not really going to affect him. As Fire Attack goes completely off the track. Oh my God! He didn't even go completely off the track. He hit the wall there. Oh, I'm sorry that I was on your POV for that one, Tuck. I didn't want to jinx you there, but holy hell. Yeah, Power Denny's catching Stiggy. And I think we might see another overtake here, as Hassan Toyer is fighting with Plavank again. They had a good fight from the last race. And Tronzik and Hulkenberg are going at it. But with the rate it's currently going, I don't think Tronzik really has a chance to fight Hulkenberg. As Tronzik also gets a 3-second penalty, but Tronzik has more ERS. And he might attack Milan here. No, he doesn't go for it. I think Hulkenberg needs to save a bit. Save a bit more ERS so he can properly attack them. Yanni Alex is kind of falling off the back here. No, he's just teleporting back now. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for that from Yanni Alex. And Yanni Alex left the session, so he probably has some kind of connection issue. Yeah. That's the end of that. Freitag lost his front wing and probably went into the pit lane. Got a new one. At least it looks like it. As Pirate Danny catched Stiggy. And that is a great race. I think Lemons made a big mistake there, as they are all catching him by now, and Matt F1 lost it. I think it's only a matter of time until Danny is attacking Stiggy, and I think Lemons, I don't know what is happening, but he is slowing down. Oh no! Yanni Alex's AI went into the pit lane. So that's good for over. Yeah. Stiggy now deciding to try to use that mistake from Lemons and going for an attack. It's the last 3 laps of this race. It's going to be interesting to see who's coming out on top, as Lionator is just completely low now, P4. And Hassan Toria in P6 probably going to inherit that P5 of the race since he got a penalty. I don't know what the tire wear is on currently. Can't tell. I don't know what the tire wear is on the intermediates around here. But I think with the safety car, they started racing in, I think, lap 10, lap 11. I don't think they are at a big risk of a puncture now. Yeah, we can see that Lemon's picked up again with the pace. So, don't think he's at risk. As in my eyes at least, without any major mistakes, the top three are already decided. Unless Lionel magically gains 8 seconds. But yeah. I'm just waiting for Hulkenberg attacking and Schwanzig. And I think it's going to happen this lap. The question is, and Schwanzig is also saving a lot of battery. Milan is actually the only one that is struggling a lot, but on the other hand, Milan can be very cautious here, as he's the only one without a penalty in this pack. So he could just wave them through. Current driver today, I mean, Atronzik started last, I think, earlier, so he's now P8. As he goes completely sideways and takes out Hulkenberg and completely lost it and took out Hulkenberg in the process. That is a nice jinx. Smedev1 retired in the pit lane. That was a great jinx from our side here. And the worst part is that I had it completely on camera. Oh god. Fucking damn it. Let's go back to Pirate Danny. As he's now very close to Stiggy. And we can probably see an attack here in the bus at the bus stop chicane. He might just try to around the outside for Blanchimon. That would be a massive move around in the wet. My god, what a move! What a move from Pirate Danny. Around the outside on Blanchimon. That was... Some people would say you need big balls for that one. What a move. No, I'm not saying my driver of the day now. I think I'm just cursing them. Hulkenberg gets another 3 seconds. I think he's just going to retire. Yeah, 10 second penalty each corner cut. So he cut it that last bit here. 10 seconds in the pit lane. Alright. Yeah. I mean, completely out of his hand, that one. He just got brutally wiped by Entrance there. Really unfortunate. Entrance lost it there on the entry and then wiped him out. No chance. Pirate Danny. Pirate Danny is catching lemons. But will it be enough for a last lap attack? It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I mean, 1.5 seconds not going to happen on the last lap unless there's a massive mistake from Lemons here. Yeah. Hassan-Toye. Yeah, as I said, Plavonk is gonna lose the position. But it seems like Plavonk heard me and now completely stepped up his pace. And is gonna stay in P5 maybe. No, I'm not gonna curse Lemons, mate. I don't want to piss him off. But he has a red fuel gauge. Might just run out of fuel. I mean, it's the last lap. But, yeah. He probably has enough. I don't know if the red fuel gauge means he's running out of fuel this lap or not. But, it's going to be interesting at least. He might run out of fuel. He probably won't. Probably has enough. I think Intronsic lost it on the entry, mate. I don't think he made contact with anybody. Is there anything happening on this last lap? Or Rettigan fighting here? Rettigan's AI fighting with Priortech? 4P14. Very interesting. Yeah, there was some questionable moves out there. So I think unless Lemons now completely loses his fuel, he's going to win this race by a margin of 1 second. It is, interestingly, the margin was smaller in the main race than it was in the sprint race. Great job by Lemons. Great drift by Stiggy there. Great job by Power Danny as he got pushed to P9 again. Yeah, I forgot. Power Danny was 10th after the first lap, so great job from him. Great recovery. Lionator in P4, also a great comeback to PGR. Plavonk, I thought I doubted him to actually keep P5 after his penalty. A great drive to P5. Hassan Toya, also a great drive. Milan, kind of unnoticed in this race, but also finished in P7. Great job. Zoltan kind of missed out, but a better result obviously than in the sprint race. Marley, what a race, 10 positions gained. And Tronzig also, after he retired both qualies, so I guess he had a quali ban. Yeah, great watch. Stiggy and Lemons basically had a race of their own until Danny decided to, oh yeah, I'm kind of quick, might as well just attack. So, in my eyes, after both of these races, Danny made a lot of overtakes. Great drive from him. So he personally is my driver today. Some great recovery, great P2 finish. I think if the race was like 5 laps longer, he could have attacked Lemons. He definitely had the pace. But yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. Great drive by Stiggy. Also a great pole lap for him. He couldn't quite keep Lemons and Danny behind. Yeah, Marley with a great recovery from, I think it was last on the grid, and Tronzig with a lot of overtakes. So yeah, Marley takes home the fastest lap in P9, and yeah, quite a few retirements. Hülkenberg with 26 penalty seconds of penalty. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it with the German on comms today, and yeah, we might hear you guys might hear me again on comms at some point. I wish you all a great night and a great rest of your Sunday, and yeah, see you all next time. Bye bye.